I'm Gino, my wife Dazzle, our good friend Ray from Las Vegas. Welcome to Dazzle TV. We're on a ferry from Caticlan Jetty Port to Cagban Port in Boracay Island. Everybody is boarding our boat. We're on Matthew Elizabeth is the name of our boat, seat number 40. And as soon as they fill this boat, we are headed to Boracay Island. It takes about 15 minutes on this ferry from this port to Cagban Jetty Port. Today is March 1. This is officially the beginning of summer here in our area. This is the busiest time to go to Boracay Island. March, April, and May. Very hot during this time if you're going to Boracay Island. The one thing people like going during the summer months here to Boracay Island, it's because the better nightlife. More activity on Front Beach at nighttime. Most of your clubs, your dance clubs, your DJ clubs, most of them are full during the summer months. Like you can see, look at that ramp right there. I would not want to be getting on that boat next to us because as you can see, that ramp is like swinging. Just be careful if you're going down the ramp in order to board your boat. If you're looking for a place in Boracay Island that's away from the crowds of White Beach, because during this time of the summer, White Beach gets really crowded, especially at sunset. Always amazes me how many people are at the beach during sunset, and even at nighttime it gets pretty crowded at Front Beach. If you're trying to find a place that's more quiet, they have their own private beach, check out Fairway's Blue Water Hotel, or even New Coast, because New Coast, they also have their own private beach. The private beach for Fairways and Blue Water, I think they have the nicest beach in Boracay Island. It's called Paradise Cove by the Keyhole, and they got an amazing infinity pool overlooking the ocean. We are finally leaving Caticlan Jetty Port. Again, our ferry ride to Boracay Island will take about 15 minutes. I'll put a link to the description box of this video regarding those private beaches at Fairways Blue Water and New Coast. I shot a video there last January 2025. Right there, if you're staying here in Caticlan, that hotel right there, straight ahead, Navarro Hotel, very nice hotel to stay at. Even includes a breakfast at their roof deck restaurant. I remember Dazzle stayed there when she visited her mom one time. The busiest time in Boracay Island is always sunset. I'm always amazed how many people are on Front Beach during sunset, because it's just an amazing sunset. Kind of like a highlight to your visit to Boracay. At least watch one of the sunset on Front Beach. There's the to-go ferry, that to-go ferry right there. It goes all the way to Batangas. Dazzle and I took that ferry one time with our car from here in Caticlan all the way to Batangas. Takes 12 hours on that ferry. The best time for me if you're trying to avoid the crowds in Boracay Island, is early morning. Like tomorrow morning, I'm looking forward to my morning walk on Front Beach. I usually get up before sunrise, and just an amazing time for me anyway, because it's so peaceful and quiet on Front Beach. During this time of the year, by the time 11 a.m. hits all the way to sunset, I think it's just becomes incredibly hot on Front Beach. That's why a lot of people end up coming out during sunset, because it is hot on that white sand on Front Beach. You can see the Parao sailboats right there. This area in front of me is Buruanga Aklan, right next to Malay Aklan. A lot of your Parao sailboats, they come from the beaches in Malay. They travel to Boracay for sunset, so they can take people on the sunset cruise on the Parao sailboat. Highly recommend you do that here in Boracay. I think it's one of the best activities in Boracay, Parao sailing at sunset. One thing that you'll not be able to avoid in Boracay, if you go to a Front Beach, White Beach, is just the amount of vendors, the amount of people selling you the tour guide, the massage, the people trying to have you eat at their restaurant. It can be overwhelming sometimes, because you can't walk on Front Beach without somebody stopping you. So just be ready for that. Just expect that. I know that can be overwhelming sometimes, and I know a lot of foreigners, they don't really like people approaching them, selling them different things. But unavoidable in Boracay, unfortunately. I can see some parasailing right there. Some of your hotels in Boracay Island, they own their own boat. A lot of times the bigger hotels, like the Henan, the Shangri-La, you don't have to ride these boats because they have their own boat. Of course, it costs a lot more to stay at those hotels. Here in the Philippines, what I would recommend when you're getting off the ferry is just wait in your seat, because everybody's always in a rush to leave the ferries here, and no need to be in a hurry. It's dangerous on those ramps trying to get off the boat. Just take your time. Wait till everybody leaves the boat, because you'll just end up standing up anyway. Then sometimes people will rush out of the ferry, so wait till everybody get off the boat. That way it doesn't stress you out.